Hello, but welcome back to Strategic Command Paradox Gamer playing. As we can see, we have a sub with a question mark up here, which means that we have spotted something. Unfortunately, I cannot reach it this turn, but I can send my destroyer up that way. We have another destroyer here, so just send that after it. And then we have the Polish. I suggest we use that over here. And then the US over there. And then we have another 3 destroyers down here. I'll send this one down south. Does not seem to be anybody there. Let's just check out here. And then move to the other side. Oh, there's one there. 2 damage each. Luckily, I have another destroyer right here. No effect though. And then I have no more destroyers nearby, so that's all there is to that. Then we have the submarine, which is headed to Finland. Move it up this way. Why is this one red? It's silent. It should be hunting. So that will stay there. Then that means we'll have 3 subs, 1 on each of the convoys. We have 1 Russian sub as well. So that's perfect. And then the rest will just stay around here. We have a light cruiser that will come through. And some damaged ships here and there. Let's see, we have this battleship. Let's send it up here. There's another one here. Send it there. It will take a while to get the Navy back to full power after defeating the German Navy, because we have to use the points somewhere else. It's not a priority, so to speak. Meanwhile, in Africa, we need to upgrade our cores here. If I can find them, here they go. So upgrade them to infantry weapons level 2, and that will consume their entire turn. Oh no, these guys are too far away from the headquarters, I guess. Ah, oh, damn it, then that's another turn. Let's see, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The headquarters has to stay here, cannot get any further out. Yeah, that's a shame. I guess we have to do it. Yeah, that will delay the British from moving to Greece for yet another turn. Moving to Greece, we have some destroyers here. Let's see if we can bomb. No, it's bad weather, so I cannot bomb the submarine. I just have to give it a shot. I think we'll just leave the cruiser there to block. It's gonna be tough to get that submarine though, unless I can get better weather. Then up here, attach these 2 Greek units, and then set this one to manual. It's already on manual. Get all the British units attached, Canadians, and the aircraft. Then, oh no, I cannot reinforce that one. I can reinforce this one. It can operate out though, so we could operate another army in, but so far they're okay. The others The enemy units are also depleted, Although fresh German units have just arrived over here, so we need to reinforce these guys up to max as well, and upgrade to infantry weapons level 2 if we can. We will. And reinforce. As for the bombers, now I got 2 strikes with the strategic bombers. Let's hit their armor over here. That takes it all the way down to 3. What if we hit them with the strategic, oh sorry, the tactical bombers? No. And this one will do 1 more damage. No, let's just hold it. Now we could fire the artillery. That's still not enough, I think. Let's try it. See if we can get a damage off of them. Yes, and then the Canadians get 1 off, and then they move out of the way. I can take that spot, which will give me a little bit of space to work with. I could move the artillery forward. They'll be able to defend all the way around. Okay, I think that's it for Greece. The Brits have 300 points, which I could either spend to buy more stuff, or I could start reinforcing some of my damaged naval units. I will probably be better off purchasing some more stuff. Let's see, what do we want? We could buy the last corps. Is that cheap? There's no cheap corps. What about armies? No. We can get the last corps, fully upgrade it. Will cost 203. But that will have to be placed in Britain. We could also buy a Greek corps, fully upgraded for 142, and that will come in Athens, so that's a lot better. Let's get that going. Purchase for 142, and the last of the points I will save up for possible upgrades later on. Right, so the US, they have nothing to research. So we might just buy some stuff. We bought a headquarters last time. We could start building up a army corps, fully upgraded, at a cost of 180, or maybe a tank. Get some Sherman tanks in there. That would cost 300. All the points. I think we should specialize the US for tanks. Let's purchase this. I just keep researching advanced tanks all the way up to level 5. And so when we land in France, we will have the badass tanks coming at the Germans. That sounds like a pretty good plan for the future. The Soviets got 840 points, and I'm thinking about buying the last headquarters. We can buy 1 more, and as we can see in the production line, we do have 1 more headquarters coming out, but I'm gonna need a lot of them. We have a lot of armies coming out as well, and they will be useless without a headquarters attached. So I'm thinking about getting that going. That's 370 points. And then we can get a corps which is cheap. First corps, fully upgraded for 48. Let's also purchase that. That leaves us with 422 points, and we can start reinforcing. I wonder if we can bomb this one. Yes. Let's see. What about this Hungarian Second Army? Why don't we start firing on that and destroy it? We can move these guys in, finish them off. So that's one less unit to worry about. This one will just reinforce. And reinforce up here. Now we got some extra units that we might want to need, or we do need them up here in the center. But they cannot operate out because they're not on a railway. So what we could do is we could operate this one out instead and then move this one into the railway. So operate this one for 11. Alright, cancel that. Cancel that. I need these guys out first. How much would it cost to operate this one? 24, that's fine. Get it up to Wismar. I'll get the headquarters back up here. And then we can operate this one. Up here. Get this one out of the way. Get the army into this fortified position. Reinforce this one. Just reinforce up here. And here. Get the aircraft out of the way. We could use one more unit up here. You gotta remember to put this one in there. And which one could I operate now? That'll be this one then. Light armor. How much would that cost? 31. Alright, get that up here. And then move this one up towards Sidomir and start. I'll move this one in actually. Start digging in there. I think that's it for the south. Reinforce that one. And up here we're standing, and then up here let's move back, reinforce. We can move this one back a little bit as well. And then reinforce. Looks like we saved that army. This one can get a free shot on the Italians. Might as well do that. Go over there. This one is set to manual. Get some units attached. This is Rokossovsky, level 7. This one is Timoshenko, level 6. Sukov, level 9. Command level 7. And which one is coming in? Soon we will have... Oh, I can't see that. Well, we do have a Teuton level 7 left. So we could switch out Timoshenko for that guy. But it will cost a lot, so it's not something you just do. That leaves us with 183 points. So we got some points to spare. Do we just buy some more stuff? An army would cost 157. I got a lot of stuff coming in already. This winter will be good for me. Or should I start looking at the research? Yeah, I probably should. My bombers are useless, my aircraft are getting better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna win this war in the east on the ground with primarily infantry. Just lots and lots of infantry. They can go all the way to level 3. So yeah, I will just buy another army. Second Guards, 157, go. And that's it for my turn. Up to the Axis. Still falling back in the center towards Moscow. Multi-hitter supplies. Axis ready to disrupt UK USSR convoys, that's in the north. Research breakthrough, UK develops advanced tanks level 2. I don't have any tanks though. USA develops amphibious warfare level 3. So we are getting... We're losing some points up here for the Soviets. I'm working on that. Let's see what the Axis can do. Shifting some units around. Yeah, those guys had enough. Italians as well. And the Axis attack in the east has completely bogged down into mud. Exhausted units. And the Soviets will be so much stronger in 1942. We got problems with the interceptors, of course. They're so weak. Weather is clear up here though. So we can expect the Axis to push forward. The sub decides to attack the destroyer. That's... yeah, okay, it can get away. Ooh, okay, that cruiser has to get out of the way. Well, that's another sub. And yet another one. Okay, so that's 3 German subs out here in the Atlantic. The German sub war has just gone a lot more critical. Looks like we're gonna lose a car over here. That one's safe. Army in Vitebsk is holding out. only losing 1 point. And that might have saved the core. This is a mod attack. It's not gonna work out. Look at those exhausted units. I wonder why the AI attacks at all in this weather. It's not gonna work. Up here they still got some options. Looks like their line in the far south is completely holed up. Okay, we did lose that core anyway. Couldn't be saved. It'll be cheap to rebuild it. It'll be back by spring. Right, looks like we got the line cut out there. Here comes the German armor. In Greece, 2 attacks. And 2 fail attacks by that tank. So that's good. Bulgarians, suicide attack. That Bulgarian unit and the Italians are easy to dispatch. The newly arrived German armies, not so much. Alright, they're actually pulling back in the south. That's interesting, look at that. I'm not gonna follow though. That just means that's one more sector that is free of pressure, and I can apply more strength into the sectors that really need them. So the southern front will just simply stay. I don't have to spend any resources on it. The submarines move out of the way. That destroyer needs to come back to a safe harbor. Gibraltar is probably closest. Alright. So we got Axis. Oh, we got my 2 allied raiders. Soon I will disrupt the Finnish convoy as well. Yeah, we lost 1 core. And Germany lost 21 points. Garrison in Sofia. Prime Minister Winston Churchill, a letter has been hand-delivered for your attention by an employee at the top-secret establishment of Bletchley Park. This is the Enigma machine. The signatories Alan Turing, Hugh Alexander, Stuart Milner Barry and Gordon Welchman say that they have written to you to call for more to be done to fund their vital work. They therefore ask for further investment to be made so that their department has enough staff and equipment to enable them to win the intelligence war with Germany. Their success could help us to not only identify the locations of enemy units, but also to keep abreast of their technological advances. Overall, the benefits could possibly shorten the war by several years. Recommendations: invest in spying and intelligence research. That's it. Okay, I thought it was some kind of event. It was just a good idea. Okay. Yep. Let me just take a look at that southern front. Look at that. So all I'm going to do down here is just reinforce this unit here, and then we don't have to spend any money. I might want to go for this German core. No, it's too strong. Well, we might be able to take them out with the mechanized. sniping one more unit. And then we have to strengthen the defenses around Smolensk. I don't think the Germans can get all the way to Bryansk without taking either Smolensk or Gomel. So we'll just dig in here and try to stop the Germans from getting any further. Also, the Germans seem to be moving units back south from this area. We might want to start pushing in a little bit, just to probe, to see if we can take back Riga. I'm going to need more units for that, though. We do have a lot on the way. This is November 6th. Just to see what we have coming. November 10th, 12th, 12 and 22. I think we'll get at least heavy armor in 2 armies and a headquarter next turn. We might even get more than that. And imagine if they are put in here around the Pskov area, they should be able to push through to Riga and close up this front line here during the winter. That will set us up for a good position to counterattack in the spring of 1942. And we get the US in as well. We can start thinking about landing in France already in 42, depending on the US, how fast they will get into the war. Africa should fall relatively soon with our newly upgraded units. I don't know how much better they are. We can also ship 1 army from Benghazi and all the way up to Greece, although there is a German submarine somewhere, so I gotta be aware of that. Greece looks like it's holding. On that note, thank you for watching, guys. I will see you around. Merry Christmas and bye-bye.